Hot topic.
All right, serious note, man, because we all go through this. I'm a preface this. I don't want your churchy answer. Most people that's in these comments, we love God. I recognize y'all serve Jesus. But we all have them days when you're feeling down or you depressed. Here's the question. When you're feeling down or depressed, what's your go-to method to feel better? Because, I've been a believer since I was 13. I still have some sad days in my house. I have. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm not talking about clinically depressed where you need to take medicine. I'm talking about everybody's not clinically depressed that can get depressed sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? Or feel downcast or downtrodden. Yeah, that's the right word.
Yeah,
or whatever.
That's the right word.
So what do you do? What's your go-to method to help yourself feel better? Mr. Davis.
If we being transparent and honest,
Be transparent. Keep it real. One word.
Yeah, keep it a buck. We might lose a couple of subscribers, but
they'll come back.
Called me a couple of months ago. I'm gonna let you know, boy. I had a partner named Julio.
What's his first name?
Don. It got bad around this.
I got a Mexican homie. My Mexican homie took care of me, dog.
My Mexican homie Don Julio. Yeah,
I know. I heard my Mexican one word.
No, but look, I'm gonna be real with you, man. Because
keep it real, bro.
I think sometimes everybody wants this churchy answer and this politically correct answer because you don't want to be looked at in a different sense. But
yes,
yeah, you catch me on the right day, bro. I'm letting you know right now, bro. Me and Don rolling. You dig what I'm saying? And
right,
and that is just what it was for a while in my life, and it got to that point. C knows about it. Some of the people that watch the show know about it.
Yeah,
and I'm not with a badge of honor, like me. No, I'm just saying it was a vice that had me, and it was like, okay, let me get my getaway. I can't smoke because I'm gonna let y'all know now. If the government wasn't dropping folks, it probably been a cloud nine. I would have went back to what I used to do, which is puff. But
pass.
I can't do that. And I just lost my way. When I say lost my way, I lost my sense of, Lord, let me trust in you, because it was a right now moment.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that was it. And then you catch me in another minute, it was writing. You catch me in another season, it was just diving into the podcast and doing and cutting it up and doing whatever the case may be. So I mean, if you listen to Rob music, y'all already know I'd be super transparent. So if y'all got something to say about it, oh well. What you got, bro?
I would say I have to listen. I got to hear something funny. So I listen to podcasts all the time. So I need, for me, it's going to be something funny. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been, prayer works. Let me say it this way. But it's been times where I've prayed and I still be like, you know what I'm saying? Because I pray and I let it go, and I know what the word say. I need to cast that care, and I cast it, and I go on the other side and catch it and be like, put it right back on. Or, the yoke is easy and burden is light. But he take the yoke off. I'm like, nah, and you put it back on. And one thing to me, I watch a comedy. I like to watch a comedy, something funny, and it probably ain't gonna be holy because I'm trying to laugh. I want to laugh, and then I get to thinking about other stuff we need to do. So I would definitely say, man, for me, it would just, I watch a comedy or sports. Now I watch sports when I'm happy, sad, whatever. But
right.
Definitely sports. You know what I'm saying? Because I sit there on my couch, cut some sports on. I'm watching the game, but I ain't watching the game. I hear it, it's background, and I look at my phone and scroll, looking for something funny. That's me.
Right.
And then after a while, I feel better. Another thing, I say this before we move on. Another thing I got to do some type of activity. So I need to go to the gym. I get my basketball. I got a basketball court close to me. I got one in my backyard. I never shoot on it. But the actual gym, I go to the gym and go do some drills or whatever, and I feel better after sweating as well. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, the workout thing, like everybody's saying, and that just goes to show you, Hagans, that I don't smoke no more, because I said, that's big funny right there, big bro. we don't puff no more, especially in light of recent events. It's crazy.
Right.
But that just goes to show you I ain't with that. But no,
Yeah.
it depends on what season I'm in. And I know a lot of people, they'll hide behind what they do. Some people do social media. Like Gym Rat, and C knows this. If I go into the gym mode, it's just like, hey, bro, I'm just locked in, just gone. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just what it is. Whatever I'm locked in on, that's what the focus is on. So, but I will say this: what I have done the last couple of times that I've hit, like, Lord, help.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I literally had to say,
Mm-hmm.
Lord, help,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't have no type of creation. I'm tired of, I'm cool on dime right now. I ain't trying to do that because I don't like the
Right.
way that ends up being. And it's not to the point like I'm over this mug stumbling and knocking over stuff, but it's just
Yeah.
I don't like the feeling. You dig what I'm saying?
I
So
got you.
Lord, help me to get through this where I'm trusting in you with what I'm doing, Lord God. So and it all depends, like I said, what seasons. It depend on when you call me. And
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
Cortez says, to be honest, I have to create. I shoot a video. That's what's up, bro. Or he
Yeah.
say, I've been watch everything. I do that too. Now I will say that.
Yeah. You
Especially if it's a good show.
Stuff.
I remember when it's a show that's out now called Fallout. It's in season 2 from a video game adaptation or whatever. Last year, about 2 years ago when they dropped it, they did an old Netflix style where they dropped the whole series. I watched that joint whole weekend. 9 episodes, hour each. You know what I'm saying? If it's good, I do it. Let's see. We already said that what Hagen said. The other thing he said, Hagen said, I just got to detach from life. I lay in bed until noon, sit in my underwear till 6, go outside, find some food, go back home in my solitude. I hear you, bro. I hear you.
So to Hagen's point, that's what I would do with 2K. And this is a fact. And C know this. Like, I just recently retired my player, and because they took down the 24 service. And I would play 12-minute games, all 12 minutes. The 12-minute, I mean, not 12-minute games, 48-minute games, all 12 minutes, my
Yep.
player style. And then I would skip through when I'm sitting on the bench and play the
Of
full
course.
thing. And next thing you know, Sia be like, man, what season you in now? Man, I'm in season 5. I'm trying to win my 5th straight championship. And I ain't simulated not one game. And it's an 82-game season. I want you to think about this: 82-game season plus 16 playoff games.
Right.
Because I'm trying to sweep. That's if I sweep at 16. So that's a lot of time when I just detach. What Hagens is saying, when I detach and not just go in video game mode. And I don't want to deal with nothing. The other time I detached is when I finished my basement. And see, you remember that when I built the studio that I'm in now. I just detached from everything and never did it in my life. My neighbor across the street showed me what to do. He showed me, he let me use his tools, and then I just went crazy. And next thing you know, I got a full finished basement in this joint because that was my detachment from everything else, because I was going through something mentally spiritually. So that was my detachment.
I will say this about me, and this is me in particular. I'm not speaking for everyone else. This down feeling or depressed never lasts more than a day with me. It's not going to be weeks. It's normally a day, and by the end of the day, I'm going to find something to be happy about. I'm going to find something to give me joy. Or, sometimes it's self-induced things that did it. I'm going to go on and say I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a problem at home, and, how man be, we'll be on pride. Shoot, she going to say she's sorry. I ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? By the end of the day, I'm be like, nah, man, it's better being happy. I say I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's something at work that got on my nerves, I just get over it. You know what I'm saying? It's me personally, because I don't want to be days of just being down, days of walking around my head down. A day, 2 at the max for me is normally within a day. I'm gonna figure something out, because I'd rather be happy. I gotta find a way to be happy somehow. That's why I always say I'm gonna watch a comedy or stand up or something, because I'm trying to laugh and shake myself up out of that mode. Go ahead, bro.
I will. Well, that part with that, I will say this: no matter how upset I get about something or how down I get about something, if you know me, I'm a crack a joke.
Absolutely.
At the wrong time. and I can be mad as I don't know what. And my brother, I love my brother to life over there, but my brother come to me with something serious and we be talking, and the
Man,
next thing you know,
one word got tears in his eyes, pouring his heart out. That boy ain't say a joke. I'm like, man, this ninja, Lord.
But I do it to him. I do it to me. I do it to everybody. But then even after I crack that joke, I always come back and be like, hey, bro, I know I did this or I said that, but this is what the Lord gave me. Even for me. You dig what I mean? So to know me, you will understand. I may crack the joke at the wrong time, but at the same time, it's like, all right, we not getting ready to get into sourpuss mode. I crack a joke with my own self. You dig what I mean? And I'll bounce back. I'm not gonna stay in it to the point where I'm wallowing it for weeks as far as feeling down and out. But I can wallow in it for weeks as far as focusing my attention on something else.
Yeah.
I don't know if that like compartmentalizing things, like, okay, I'm not gonna let this keep me down, so I'm gonna keep this down thing and use it for the betterment of my good to do something positive, if that makes any sense.
I will say one other thing I do, and I gotta really, really be down because I'm gonna do this anyway, but I'm gonna eat something. You know what I'm saying? And something I like. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be thinking about, because this saying that my wife say to me lives in my mind every time I eat. Did you eat something green today? You know, and it's encouragement, but it's like, nah, dog, I'm finna order the pizza and I'm getting everything on it. It's finna be cheese in the crust. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get the wings. It's finna be ranch. And I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna watch a movie, and I'm gonna chill out. That also happened too. You know what I'm saying? And then I snap back and be like, okay, I ate way too much. I ain't finna eat. I'm finna fast for 3 days. Not literally. I'm joking. Cortez said that's Tarsia. She gonna crack a joke.
Yeah, I'm bad at that, man. I'll be lecturing my boys, and they'll be like, "But Dad, this happened." I'll be like, "Man, little one word," and they be looking at me like, "Come on,
and then go
Dad."
right back. Probably go right back to fussing.
Then go right back to fussing. I'll go right back into the mode. But like I said, man, if you know me, that's just how I am. You can be serious as I don't know what. Yeah. And I'm gonna crack that joke. Yeah. It's not to dismiss what you're going through, but it's definitely to like lighten the load. Like, look, you still here, you can still get through it. And I may fuss, I may get upset, but I'm gonna bounce back. Go ahead.
Cortez say, "Oh, definitely gonna eat a honey bun." Oh, brother, like I had to get them out of my life, man. I used to eat 2 honey buns, like when them jaws was like this a couple of years ago, 3-some years ago, when I was a lot heavier. Oh man, I eat 2 of them honey buns, put them in the microwave with some milk, boy, to be on and popping. That's dessert. That's after dinner. Oh boy, one word used to eat. All right, man, let me bring it back, man, because I wanted to say this before we wrap this up. I want to make sure I make it clear. I'm not saying we're not minimizing prayer or the word of God or nothing like that. That should be your first go-to. You know what I'm saying? It should be your first go-to. I'm trying to talk to people that you ain't did that. You know what I'm saying? It should be your first go-to. I would say my first go-to normally, I will pray. When I'm sick, I'm going to pray. When I'm feeling depressed, I'm going to pray. But after I get through praying and I'm still feeling sad, I'm going to laugh. Or I'm going to do those other things what I said. But I don't want to minimize prayer. And I want to make sure we make this clear before we go and move on to the next thing. Ain't nothing against prayer. Ain't nothing against reading the word. It will help. But laughter do a good like a medicine. That's in the book, one word. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. I'm going to say this also. And if you're not praying and you do have a vice that you fall to when you fall into depression, then believe in the Lord that he can bring you through it. And don't beat yourself up. Look, I just as transparent as ever on here. So, I mean, whatever your vice may be, it may be him, her, that thing, whatever it is that helps you get through. And you're like, I can't keep relying on that to help me get through. Like, I had to tell myself, like, hold on now, Lord, I know better. You dig what I mean? But listen, believe in the Lord. Go back, repent, keep it pushing. Like, we never gonna minimize prayer.
Never.
Going to the word and trusting the Lord. Like don't get that twisted. You dig what I mean? So I would encourage y'all to just, whatever your vice may be, if it's not prayer and you struggling with something, make that the priority. Like, Lord, help me to not depend on this more than you. Yeah. And take this away from me because I'm putting that above you. That's all you have to do. And you keep it trials of life. And that's us constantly going day by day, faith by faith, glory to glory. You dig what I mean? On this walk. that we strive for perfection.
Definitely had to say that, man, because somebody that catch the first part of the show and don't see the end of it and be like, see, I knew them dudes was ratchet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They ain't even say prayer. This supposed to be a Christian show. It is a Christian show, but we real, though. We just going to leave it at that.
Yeah, man.
We real, though.
Yeah.